Hello everybody, my name is Komon and welcome to another Genius Invocation TCG video. Today we're going to be playing Apep Quicken. The idea of the deck is obviously getting Apep summons as quickly as possible on the field alongside Yai summons. The idea behind this is that if we have Yai summon twice, she can deal 4 damage in a turn, deal Electro twice, which alongside Apep summons can do a bunch of quickens and a bunch of extra damage. Now, the way we achieve that is through not just Bone Cruncher's blocks to discard, but also Cocosaurus and Conductor's Top Hat, which make our swaps free and discard cards, make our skills costless, fix our dice. The way we draw everything is through a bunch of draw cards like Countdown to the Show, Strategize, Liben, Lumenstone Adjuvant, technically even Chef Mao has draw. But the idea is mainly to get the talents, preferably on round 1, both of them, then set up some draw, and on round 2 we should find a decent amount of ways to discard, and we are very likely to hit, we are guaranteed to hit Countdown to the Show if we have it in hand, or Apep summons. The only things that cost 2 or 3 in the deck that are not those two are Liwa Harbor Wharf and Lumenstone Adjuvant, which we don't want to see later on into the game, so we actually do like discarding them. On top of that, we have a bunch of extra dice through obviously Serpent Talent and Flower Feather Clan, which also, after you discard, gives you extra dice when you swap into characters. It's just a really nice synergy. Oftentimes you can end up getting like 4 or 5 extra dice per round just off of Flower Feather Clan, the block, the Conductor's Top Hat, and the Cocosaurus. They're just really, really good cards. On top of that, we have a bunch of foods, namely Puff Pops and Hot Spring Uncloak, that synergize perfectly with the deck because we have a bunch of cards that didn't start in our deck, like the Apep summons, the Crunch, the blocks. I forgot what they're called exactly, but the blocks from Serpent, as well as Countdown to the Show if we've ever discarded it, also counts for this. And because it procs 3 times in a row instead of just healing for 3 at once, it also triggers Maiden's Fading Beauty perfectly. This can also work later on into the game as Apep heals itself one heal at a time. On top of that, we obviously have Chef Mao to give us extra dice. We have potentially Mystique Soup if we need extra damage or discounts or other forms of survivability. Honestly, this is just a pretty tight list. I didn't make it. I'm gonna be real with you. I found it like a long time ago, like a patch ago, from a weekly, I think. But yeah, I mean, it's a pretty tight list. Let's see how it does, and let's get into the games. Game number 1. Going first up against a really good matchup for me, actually, which is Stall. Decent opening hand. I am gonna throw away the food because I don't need. Oh my god, this is an incredible starting hand. I am going to just start on Serpent, yeah. There is an argument for starting on Apep, and there's a very good argument for starting on Apep, but not here. Because usually the argument for starting on Apep is that you can scale to guarantee a summon round 1, or to just guarantee a summon in general, but here I just have so much draw that it straight up does not matter. Like, I found it. And I didn't even play Apep Talent. Then I also get this, and I get this. And this is a ridiculously good start. I just need to find some way to discard, which I am very likely to find, as I am going to be drawing 2 extra cards at the end of the round. My preferred draws here would be like a Bone Cruncher, like a talent, like a Serpent talent. Some way to discard. I got neither of those. Like somewhat, actually, Bone Cruncher's energy block is a way to discard, but I was talking like Conductor's Top Hat or a Cocosaurus. I did not find either of those, but this is still very good. This is a 3 and 4 chance to discard something I want. Well, sometimes it just does not go the way you want it to. That's how life is. I would love to discard this, but I have to play it. That's more like it. I get a free quick swap here, discard the other, countdown, which I can play next round for 2.
Show them.
I get to summon, and then I get to also do Apep summon. Unfortunately, I didn't get to double Yai summon. And no, I will not be using the Liban, I just played it for the Lumen Stone. I think the correct play here is doing a Apep summon and then just Surfing Buddy, hope it hits this? No, I shouldn't be hoping it hits that. I shouldn't be hoping for anything. I definitely do play the Apep summon though, I think. How many cards will I be I'm gonna be drawing 4 cards, so this is perfect. I'm not overdrawing anything. Next round, I think I'm just gonna start it with Bone Cruncher's block, Swift Guide to swap into Serpent, and then swap back into Yai Miko with a discard. Hopefully I find Conductor's Top Hat, hopefully I find Serpent Talent. Oh, bubble. I forgot about that. That is very slightly annoying, but does not actually matter. Conductor's Top Hat is perfect. So here actually, I think I'm going to Swift Guide first. I think I'm going to use the technique first. Because I need to get... There's no way it hits the 1 and 4 again, right? Like, the correct play is to start with this. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna swap out. My opponent is gonna wanna freeze my Yai Miko, but it will be too late. Because I'm gonna do this. Get some extra cards. Get a 10th card because of Lumenstone. That's not one I want to see. Because it's eating up one of my 2 discards, but it's actually fine.
Whatever would you do without me?
But yeah, I get a quick swap here. I get to go to
right now.
5 stacks, 2 damage.
Don't be scared.
I don't care about the freeze in the slightest. Especially because this exists. Now I can't use the technique to apply target again, but doesn't really matter. So here I will be doing this to do some damage, apply some elements. Here I'm just gonna swap. Now I'm just gonna swap to Apep, I think. Yeah, just swap to Apep. Okay. So I was thinking of ending and then going for Liban. Just accepting my fate that Apep's gonna get frozen. But that's no longer the case. It is now correct to go on Serpent and play this out. Actually, it might have always been correct to go on Serpent and play that. I'm not sure.
This is just a...
Actually, I don't think it was ever correct to play that. I think the correct play might have been go on Serpent, end the round with Liban up, and then next round just discard the Apep thing. But yeah, here, because I'm under 4 stacks, I'm not gonna get 2 hits with Yae, so I can just burst instead. Just eat up the summon, deal a bunch of damage. And then Apep can clean it up afterwards. Incredible hand, honestly. Really good looking hand. Well, it's a fine hand. It's a fine hand. Unfortunately, I don't have target applied, so I don't get a quick swap here to my Yae. So if they burst with Siju in here, it's really bad for me. Because it's gonna do a double freeze. They do burst. Just gonna do this. Do this on Apep. Cost reduction, thank you. This doesn't freeze me because it doesn't proc the star, the shooting star. Hopefully it's Electro here. It was not Electro, but still fine. If it was Electro, Sijun would be dead here from this attack. But to be fair, she is still dead this round, so it doesn't really matter. Here I still get the discard, even though Kokosaurus isn't active, Conductor's top hat is. And here I can do burst and then even scale afterwards if I need the summon, which I think I do. Actually, I think, yeah, burst kill straight up just kills. They have to swap here. If they don't, I kill with burst and then I deal 3 extra to Novelette. I do a summon. This is gonna deal 3, possibly 4, and then this is gonna finish them off, I think. Like I'm not gonna do all the math. I'm not in a position where I need to be doing math. As they say in other card games, math is for blockers. You don't need to be doing math if you're the one attacking. Well, you do need to be doing math, but yeah. Okay, they just gave up.
I'm always watching. But my patients need me.
They're not even playing cards to make it even longer. I think they just quit. Like I think this is one of those cases where it's somebody playing on their phone and they close the app, not realizing that that's not gonna end the game. Or at least I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Like they just... But yeah, this is a kill anyway.
Right here.
You know what? For fun, let's just kill her up as well. Why not? Yeah, 4, and then this is gonna be another 2? 2. Interesting. Yeah, this is 2. Anyway, GG's. Game number 2. Going second up against Overload with Dea? I don't know why Dea is there, but I'm cool with it. There's an argument to keeping Countdown to the show as it does draw 4 cards, but no. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine now. Now, you know what else there is an argument to? Rearranging the character order because of Featherflower Clan, as it applies the effect to the next character. And so maybe the order should be flipped, I'm just now realizing that. But it's fine. I haven't even seen Featherflower Clan so far, so it doesn't really matter. It will matter once it does come up, but it's fine. Unfortunately, there's no Apep summon, otherwise this would be a ridiculously good hand. Honestly, I think I just... Do we just get... I think I tune this. I skill here, I draw a card. A little too late for it. I should have livened first. Yeah, it is just Liben. I think it is just Liben. Yeah, this is it. This is the move, this is the play. Okay, I drew a Apep summon even without shuffling extra with the talent. That's wonderful. Hopefully I can still find the talent here. There we go. I think the correct play does involve Lumen Stone this round. Let's discard this. Perfect. Perfect. I don't need the Cocosaurus. Yeah, I don't.
Whatever would you do without me?
In fact, it's just gonna discard the food that I would actually want to have in my hand. So, yeah. Now they do have Linny talent, so burst skill does do a little bit too much damage to me here.
Step right up.
Skill first? I guess another burst would still kill me here, I guess. Is that what we're going for?
Right now.
We're not going for that.
Right now.
Okay. Okay.
No rest for the wicked.
We're going for an overload. And then this is gonna kill Serpent. Okay. So Surfing Buddy, if it hits Electro is annoying, but if it hits Dendro, fuck you. Yeah, that's fine. That's kind of what I wanted. I want them to hit Apep, and then I'm gonna heal it up with Puff Pops. They're probably gonna swap, they're not. So Fisho's just dead. Yeah, Fisho is just dead. And whoever they swap to here, I can quicken immediately with Apep. Okay. Actually, I can't quicken immediately because he will be swapped out. Or it will be swapped out. It is the Guardian. It is not... Who? How do I play this hand out? Okay, this is gonna be annoying. Actually, no. I think I know how I play this handout. I think I know exactly how I play this handout. Play this here, this here, this here. Puff Pops are nice. Let's quick swap. Here I'm gonna quicken, and now when I swap into Yaim, it's gonna do the... It's gonna discard. Unfortunately, it wouldn't be a quick swap here, but it doesn't need to be. They have tenacity, not gamblers. Okay. Swap to her using one of the Electro.
Since you asked so nicely.
Actually, it doesn't matter, because they're gonna be fixed anyway. I know it's not a quick swap, and I know she's gonna die here.
What a dreadful ending.
But I do get to heal one here from Puff Pops. Unfortunately, I can't lay this card out. Because of, well, having too much Electro.
Now disappear.
So they just kill me here. Yeah, if I could play this out, I would get the shield. Yeah, unfortunate. Unfortunate. If I had just like one more card in hand, I guess there was probably a way to play this out that
A round of applause.
got it. I'm not sure what it is, but there is one. Game number 3. This is a rematch. Let's see if I can prove that this deck can win here. or can win in this matchup. Weird hand, but I can work with it. Hopefully I get some Dendro here, just in case the talent that Stove draws me is the Apep one. So this is 3 dice, this is 2, so that's 5. And I can play out Apep talent alongside 1 Chef Mao. They have Linny talent again. But this time it shouldn't be as much of a problem because I have like everything I need. I'm gonna be drawing 6 cards. And then Chef Mao is gonna be drawing me more cards, but those will not be as relevant. Okay, so we're just... I mean, Fisher will not be able to overload here because I will swap immediately to Miko. Hopefully I swap. Hopefully, I was gonna say hopefully I get a quick swap. But this is also fine. Let's reduce cost. Let's go. Now the question is, do I want to play countdown or discard countdown? I think the answer is play. This is incredible. I'm gonna swap to her, get double discard. And this is why I mentioned
Well,
that
since
flower
you asked so nicely.
the character order should probably be rearranged, because a Flower Feather Clan is now gonna make it so that the
Right
next
now.
time I swap into Serpent, I get an extra dice, not into Apep. So the order should probably be Serpent, Yaya, Apep instead of Apep, Yaya, Serpent. But who really cares?
Showtime.
I mean, to some extent, it's also better. And you're gonna see why here. Yeah, you know what? Fine. I'm gonna do this. Heal up, Serpent. Discard one of the buff pops, not both. Get an extra dice that I can use with target, that I can use to apply target. Swap into it, get 1 extra dice.
Here comes the finale.
Not 2, but 1 is also fine. This is gonna take out Serpent, or alternatively... No, you know what? I'm fine with it. Yeah, take out Serpent. Sure. This game I have a lot more cards. I have buff pops that I can actually use this time around. I'm not as afraid of Linny. Things are also going a lot better when it comes to draws. Like, for example, here I can swap to Yae for 0 discard, because the enemy has target. I can swap for... Actually, they have to be the active character, right? Yeah, the active character has to have target. That makes it a bit more annoying. I forgot that that was the condition, but... You know what's also fine? I can just I should... Yeah, I can just do this. Discard the Lumen Stone. Swap to
Whatever
her.
would you do without me?
Discard one of these. And then when I play or discard the other one, Apep is gonna be active. Which will happen like right here, right now. And possibly emerge.
Nothing
I'm gonna
lasts
burst.
forever.
I bursted here just simply because it's a lot of damage. Funk.
I've done messed.
Who do they go on? Lenny? That's cool. In fact, you know what?
Emerge.
Swap me into Apep. I dare you. Overload me. Go ahead. Swap me into Apep. See what happens. Okay, that is fair.
Step right up.
So here's the thing. I could swap into her for free and discard this, but there is no reason to. I can just play it out. And then skill is gonna deal 5. 6 actually. Draw me an extra, which is gonna heal her. And then I'm gonna be dealing 2, actually no, 3, 2, no. Oh. Cool, I'm gonna be dealing 4. So I'm not gonna do the math, you know what, it's fine. I shouldn't be doing the math. I mean,
One shall
this game's pretty much over.
once again.
Oh wait, do I get a discard here? No, I have to specifically perform this switch character action in order to use up the target, but I don't need to be doing no such things here. Yeah, I can just do this, swap to Apep. Every Apep hit is like 4 or 5 damage. How much is the skill? 5 damage, then 6 with Quicken. Yeah, it is just over. Game number 4. This should be good, or this could be good. This is a really good hand, okay, yeah. And it's a decent matchup. I don't know why Dea is there, I'm gonna be real with you. But yeah. You know what's funny about this deck? It somehow is losing a lot more games than the previous 2 decks I played, which are like actually bad. And this is like a real deck. So that's just the way it goes sometimes. 2, 5, 6. Whatever. I'm not using my dice the most efficiently here, but it is what it is. It's not like I need to be very efficient. They're gonna take their time anyway. Unless they surprise me with like Novelette Hyper or something, like Novelette Turbo. But it doesn't seem like that's the case. And I don't care how much damage Serpent takes. Not here, at least. I could have played the soup just to thin out my deck with Chef Mao. You could have possibly even given me Animo to play the talent, but I would rather hold the soup. Soup is just a good card. I want to have soup in my hand. I don't need to keep the one Animo here because Levin's gonna give me one Omni anyway. Okay, that is a... Those draws are not the best. I can tell you that much. Okay, cost reduction. Perfect. So do I wait with the countdown for next round? I do. So I discarded here.
Whatever would you do without me?
I go to Yai, I just do double skill Liben. Actually, because of the cost reduction from the soup, I can do double skill, and then even more. Like I can do double skill, Cocosaurus, plus technique, maybe.
Come on out.
Why is my game lagging so much today? What is happening? My game is lagging, and I have either tougher opponents or worse luck, or I'm just playing worse, maybe.
Right now.
It's probably because I'm playing worse, but... No, I play bad in every video, I don't know why this one would be special. I should have played the technique earlier. Does this apply a second stack? I don't know how target works. I've never had this happen, but I guess it doesn't apply a second stack. You know, might as well play Puff Pops here, because I have the dice, and yeah, I just have the dice. That's basically the biggest reason for it. Still no Apep talent is really bad, but you know what? If I just draw 2 summons anyway, I'm also fine with that. What are the chances I just draw 2 more? Because Apep just shuffles 5, right? Yeah, 5. So the chances are pretty low. But I don't care. Have you considered that? Let's play Countdown. What? Okay, I'm absolutely playing the Lumenstone this round. I am discarding the other one. Swapping to Apep. Discarding one of the summons. Proccing Flower Feather Clan.
Bow your head.
I don't even need the talent anymore, I can just get the last summon here. And it's gonna be cost reduced, so I can play one, then swap to Yai Miko. And if they're on Dea, it's gonna discard one. They're probably not gonna end on Dea, but either way I can just go on Yai Miko and burst as well. That is also an option. It's not the good option, I shouldn't be doing it, but it is an option. Okay, if they're staying on Novelette, I could just do this. Draw an extra card, get an extra dice. Do I just play one more and end the round? I think I play one more and end the round, yeah. Now I don't know about playing the last one, but... Actually, you know what? Let's apply target. And here at the end of the round, I'm gonna hit him with the quicken. Then I have like... Actually not that much summon damage because I don't have Apep talent. But it's fine. Because next round I can start with Eye Burst, because she's no longer gonna be above 4 stacks and I don't wanna reapply the scale. The burst is just so much more efficient at that point. I'm gonna have Eye Burst, extra dice from Bone Cruncher's energy block, from Flower Feather Clan. It's just ridiculous. Actually, I don't even know if it's a good idea to burst when they are so low on health, but it might just be. It might just be a fine idea. Maybe not a good idea, but a fine idea. Actually, Neverlight doesn't have any stacks of his thing, so... Yep. This is the play. This is the play. And then I protect her. I draw an extra card. That is not the card I wanted to see, but it is an okay card. I'm not gonna complain about that card.
Watching. I've done messed up.
So now...
Hold that pose.
They are on Charlotte, so... Apep would get frozen, but you know who wouldn't get frozen? The Serpent. And here I'm gonna get an extra dice because of Flower Feather Clan. And I'm guessing they're probably just gonna burst. Or normal attack, because they do have the talent. But burst is the better play. Okay. Switching to Neverlet. So what you're saying is no freeze? I'm cool with no freeze. Be my guest. I get my dice fixed, I get a quick swap, I get to deal 6 damage. If they swap the Charlotte, if it's not a quick swap, I can just burst and kill her. Then I also have an extra dice if I swap to Miko because of Flower Feather Clan.
Be sanctified.
Game is so over. This game is so over.
A silence fills the air.
Pancration, yeah, I guess they did play that earlier. I completely forgot. But yeah, that is a kill.
At least I documented
Even without Apep
everything.
talent. Game number 5, I think. I don't know. I think it's 5. I have no idea at this point. I've been losing so many more games. Like, I still don't know how... Like, the bad decks I played, the last 2, got like 90% win rate or 100% win rate, and this one is like... close to hitting 50. Like, I think I'm like... I mean, it's not terrible. I'm like currently like 5-3. But like, this is a real deck. It's not like the best deck, but like it's a good deck. I would take this to tournaments. Well, no, I wouldn't. But like, you could. Please draw me an Apep summon here. Let's go. You know
Whatever
what?
would you do without me?
I'm just gonna... I am not even gonna summon here unless I... Yeah, just take 2 less. And then I'm gonna normal attack. I don't need to summon. I just need to get the quicken once again. Why is it lagging? I don't know. But yeah, my last 2 videos somehow, or my last 2 decks somehow did really well, and this one is completely failing. I mean, technically one of them didn't hit 90% win rate, but it was like 87.5 or something. Like, that's basically nothing. I don't think anybody cares. Well, somebody might care. I wouldn't be surprised if I get like a comment about it. Like, well, actually, this is not 90%. But honestly, if I do get a comment like that, you know what? Totally fair. You are correct. It is technically not 90. Also, you know what's great about Bone Cruncher's energy blocks? They give you the dice even if you don't discard anything. It's not discard to gain dice, it's discard then gain dice.
No, my
It's not a cost. It's an effect. So I can just do this. And then I unironically hit him with the Eye Burst. Boom. And now I go here, I get an extra dice because of the talent. And then I can do a little swirl, draw a card. So I can hopefully play 3 cards for Lumenstone next round. Interesting. That is actually cool. I do like that. I do like Favonius Sword. In the case that like you're hoping to draw it at the start of the game. If you don't draw it immediately, it's kind of awkward, but yeah. Why did it say +2? Like, was it guaranteed that I would draw it? Does this place them randomly? I don't... Are that the summons from the talent placed evenly? I thought they were all placed randomly. I'm pretty sure they're placed randomly, so... I think the Serpent was just like spoiling me there. Also, I definitely need to play Countdown to the Show. My hand is so empty right now. I just need like... I mean, I do have no, this is Maidens. This isn't even Conductors. Yeah, I forgot that this is Maidens. My opponent is absolutely thinking here. And I don't know what they could be thinking about. The only incorrect play is just going on Xingqiu. Outside of that, everything's... I would agree with any play they make, honestly. Okay, this is great. I can do this. Get some extra dice. Then play Kurkosaurus on heart. Get an extra dice. I already have one discount. I don't need the discard. I don't need the second one.
Well, since you asked so nicely.
And here I can skill,
Come on out.
then skill again, and then apply target on my opponent.
Lightning purified.
Or I could heal. Either one is an
Come
option.
on out.
Actually, I can apply target and heal. Yeah, I can use the one dice to, on the technique, swap to Serpent, which will give me an extra dice. And then I can play Hot Spring O'Clock on Miko, which will give me an extra dice because of Chef Mao. What? I played a Bone Cruncher's energy block with this. Was this... Did I already switch characters with a Bone? Yeah, I did. Okay. Okay, so I'm a bit stupid. But at least my summons are set up perfectly, so... Electro, then Dendro, then Dendro, then Electro. Perfect. She's dead here.
Sorry for the trouble.
So I guess there was no point in applying target to her. I should have just started with Hot Spring O'Clock, and I probably should have ended my turn with Hot Spring O'Clock, honestly. I shouldn't have been so... I shouldn't have been trying to do so much. Sometimes you should just simplify it. Maybe not in this deck. This deck does do a lot. I think I might be trying to do too much. I think that might be a reason why I'm losing so much. I can once again play Puff Pop, Sonia, and Miko, which will give her 3 health and 2 health to somebody else with Maiden's Fading Beauty. I can basically guarantee that it triggers 3 times with Countdown. Then if I draw like an Apep talent, Conductors will discard it. I can go on Apep and win the game. This is pretty much sealed. Play Puff Pops, get an extra dice, draw cards, fix the dice. No summon. No Apep summon. Here maybe? No. You know what? Draw me a card. There we go. So here I can Bone Crunchers, discard this, and because I have the Flower Feather Clan, I'm gonna get one more when I swap into Apep, which does nothing. I'm just now realizing it does nothing. Or well, it doesn't give me enough energy to... Or it doesn't give me enough dice to do anything with Apep, but... It is a play. Wait, no. It does give me enough energy. Alongside the talent? Yeah, this is enough. So I can just kill here.
Instead of going big, yes,
Yep, and that's a win. Let's go. Okay, that should be about it for the games. I know it wasn't very convincing because I did lose a decent amount of them. Or actually, I guess you only saw one of the losses, but the record of the deck isn't the best. However, if there is any deck of the past like week or so that I would recommend you play, it is this one. It is not like I'm not gonna say it's like top 5 or top 10 decks even in the current metagame, but like it's in the top 15 to 20 for sure. Or it could even be in the top 10, honestly. Like in the right hands, this deck can absolutely win a tournament. And I'm not just talking like a weekly tournament, I'm talking like a bigger tournament. Is it going to happen? Probably not. I haven't been keeping up with the new tournament, like the international one. I might check out the finals, but I doubt this deck will appear, but it's still good enough that it probably will appear a decent amount in the tournament itself. And it will probably take some wins. Like this is genuinely a good deck. This list itself is really tight. I would not change a single card from it. Maybe change the ordering around a little bit, but like, I mean, this is if there is any deck I recommend, it is this one. This is a really good deck. I am probably just playing really bad. But yeah, I mean, still, if you like the video, you can like. If you want to see more, subscribe. Join the Discord, maybe. You could join me in I was gonna say in a stream, but those are probably gonna be Wuthering Waves for a while. You can also comment down below if you have any questions. Have a nice day, and I'll see you tomorrow.